the moment Annie took off her hat. Every classmate was stunned. The ugliest girl in class had turned stunningly beautiful with just some makeup. What they didn't know was that Annie had another identity. She was a princess from a small European country. Annie used to be just an ordinary high school student, so ordinary that people often ignored her. She was bullied constantly. Over time, she became extremely insecure. Even giving a short speech made her feel like vomiting. Then on her 16th birthday, she found out she had a grandmother she had never met. She followed the address on the envelope and arrived at a beautiful mansion. Inside, she met a graceful old lady who told her the shocking truth. Annie was actually a princess, and her grandmother wanted her to return to take the throne. Annie could not believe it. She left immediately, but the next day, her grandmother came to her home. Even Annie's mother asked her to accept the royal duty. So Annie agreed to try. She began etiquette training, learning how to walk and behave like royalty. Little by little, she became more elegant. A professional stylist gave her a complete makeover, and Annie looked like a whole new person. When her classmates saw her again, they were stunned by the change. To avoid attention, Annie wore a hat in class, but the teacher asked her to take it off. She did, reluctantly, and when she did, everyone stared in disbelief. Soon, Annie's identity was exposed. Classmates and reporters surrounded her. Even the bullies pretended to be her best friends. Annie became a school celebrity and appeared on the front page of the newspaper, but she felt overwhelmed. Crowds gathered outside the school. Strangers lied to the media, saying they were close to her to help her relax. Her grandmother took her out to have fun. They played games and talked by the sea. Annie finally smiled again. Back at school, the students who once ignored her now greeted her warmly. A handsome boy even invited her to a weekend dance party. Annie agreed. She wanted to experience love. But at the party, reporters barged in. Annie panicked and tried to leave, but the boy stopped her. He did not love her. He just wanted attention. Annie tried to change clothes and escape. Some girls handed her an outfit and pointed her to a tent. But while she was changing, they pulled the tent open. Cameras flashed. Annie stood there, exposed. She finally understood that in their eyes, she was still just a target.